Every now and then in a relationship, you're like, is this enough for me to continue to go out with this person, or should I just let it go? And sometimes dudes just come on too strong in the beginning, and you're not sure if he's being sweet or it's just too much. And that's what our Ditch or Date is about today.
Hey, Bert Show. I'm a longtime podcast listener. Stumbled across one of your videos on Facebook, and you now have a fan for life. P.S. Abby is crushing it.
In here, yes. In an airplane emergency room, no.
Not so much. I could really use your help figuring out if I should ditch or date one of the nicest guys I've ever dated. I feel so horrible saying this because he's so sweet and kind, but it's all too much. He's done too much too soon, and I'm freaking out a little bit. But I'm concerned. Is this a me problem? Am I too jaded? Or maybe I'm just allergic to affection. We've been dating for 1 month. In that time span, he has gone absolutely overboard. On our first date, he brought the biggest bouquet of flowers you have ever seen.
Ooh.
Once I offhandedly mentioned how dirty my car was, the next morning, my car was sparkling clean. He had shown up and washed my car without me knowing.
Wow.
He texts me every day. He DMs me memes that remind him of me every day. This is constant communication. I'm really overwhelmed with it all. Do I tell him to back off, or should I bail? Is something wrong with me? I think any woman would be swooning over this amount of attention, but I find it suffocating.
This is a timing issue, right? So if you're out with each other longer as your relationship gets more intimate, any one of these things you would see as like, oh my God, he's such a giver. Wow, he thinks of me all the time. But it's sort of a turnoff in the beginning of the relationship when you really don't know each other yet, right?
Oh, this would give me the ick. Yeah, your emotional intimacy has to match your level of commitment. And right now he is overcommitting way too soon. If some guy came to my apartment and started scrubbing my car and we haven't even been on a second date, that would be enough for me to ditch this guy.
I'm with you. Too much too soon. And I feel like if she was really into him, maybe she would be able to look past it and it wouldn't matter. But because she's not there yet, she has these feelings of he's doing too much. And I feel like this is only the beginning. If he's already at this level, it's only going to get worse. You probably should ditch.
Is it worth having a conversation with him? Because maybe he is just an overly nice guy and he just needs to be told to like dial it back.
That's all it takes, I think. I mean, this could be handled in 30 seconds. Hey, just dial it back just a little bit, man. I'm really having a great time with you. Just dial it back a little bit. As a guy, it feels a little, but I'm kind of embarrassed, but then I dial it back.
Yeah, I don't feel like this is a little bit of him showing you who he is?
No, that's what I didn't know if that, it is who he is.
But that's good, right? A guy that would spontaneously think of her and clean out her car. I mean, a year from now or 6 months from now, if he did that, you would brag to your friends about that, wouldn't you?
It smells a little desperate to me.
Really?
Like, it seems like you're trying to overcompensate. Like, maybe you haven't gotten a lot of girls in the past, so you're going to go above and beyond, which I'm here for the intention. I think this guy sounds like an absolute sweetheart, but it does feel like, why are you trying to overcompensate so much in the beginning when we barely know each other?
Wasn't there a term for this? We talked about this before. When somebody does so much.
Oh, love bombing.
He's love bombing. That's what it feels like he's doing.
So at what point when you guys are going out and you're turning into a quote unquote couple, maybe once you become exclusive, can you do these things? And then then it's acceptable. And then you, Abby, might go to your friends and go, oh my God, I woke up this morning. Yesterday I had just mentioned kind of under my breath that my car was a mess. And damn, I woke up this morning and my dude had cleaned my car. Your friends would be so impressed, but you can't do it initially.
No, because you're in the dating process. Right now, they're still just trying to figure each other out and feel if they even like each other. When you're in a relationship, to me, this seems like a great relationship perk, but they haven't even had the exclusive talk. They don't even know each other's favorite color and middle names. So the fact that he's coming on this strong, I wouldn't call it love bombing. I think love bombing is more of a manipulation tactic.
Yeah.
I feel so icky thinking about how I would feel in this moment.
So ditch or date?
I'm going ditch.
Ditch or date?
Maybe if he just put gas in the car. But to wash it, I'm saying ditch.
Ditch or date?
Small itty bitty conversation. This is a good guy. He's a good guy.
She doesn't like him.
She doesn't like him.
You don't think?
Well, she doesnn like him. It's a different deal.
It is a different deal. But I think conversation too, and it all depends on how he reacts to the conversation. His reaction to the conversation could determine ditch or date.
The Bert Show.
Hey, did you like what you just watched? Good news, there's more of us. If you go to wherever you listen to your podcast, whether that's Apple or Google Play or Spotify, you can listen to The Bert Show wherever you are, whenever you want to.